Actor Shia LaBeouf took off running after posting a $100,000 bond in connection to a Mardi Gras Day fight in the Maroney.
LaBeouf faces 2 counts of simple battery after police say he hit 2 men multiple times, and the Transformers star had little to say to reporters.
WDSU investigative reporter Cassie Sherm was inside the courtroom and explains why the actor now has a higher bond. Cassie.
Well, it's all because of new details that we learned from today. So after the actor was arrested on Mardi Gras Day, he was actually able to leave, saying that he would come back for the court hearing. But the judge says because of new evidence, including a new police report as well as drug and testing results, that she said that she needed to make stricter conditions. Shia LaBeouf rushed out of criminal court Thursday, ducking between cameras and reporters without answering questions. Do you have any comment? This comes after Judge Simone Levine dramatically changed the conditions of his release. LaBeouf was arrested on Mardi Gras Day outside our bar on Royal Street. Police say LaBeouf punched 2 men after being asked to leave multiple times, including one victim who suffered a dislocated nose. When LaBeouf first appeared in court after his arrest, he was released without bond. But the judge said she reviewed new evidence that was not previously available, including a second police report where officers say LaBeouf repeatedly used homophobic slurs during the fight and arrest. The actor was tested at court, and the judge said alcohol still remains a concern, saying, quote, "I will say my larger concern is the alcohol issue that are still present in his bloodstream now as he tests, specifically relative to whether he can handle his alcohol consumption and whether he would continue to be a public safety risk here in the community." The judge is now ordering weekly drug and alcohol testing, alcohol treatment, and stay-away orders from both the victims and the bar itself, a move some with the LGBT community say they're for.
Thank you to the court for making sure that he's held accountable and that even people who have millions of dollars and celebrity status are held accountable when they take homophobic and violent actions against our community.
And some against, including court watchdog Rafael Goeneche.
I just think that Lady Justice is supposed to be blind. And I think in this particular case, the judge made the decision that she made based on the fact that he was a celebrity and said some things that are inappropriate, but that wasn't a crime.
For the LGBTQ community, they say they would like more from the actor himself.
He needs to both make apologies publicly as well as privately to the victims and then try to make amends for it, take some actions that are supportive of the LGBTQ community that he has harmed so severely.
Now, the judge did receive a request from the defense asking if LaBeouf could leave the area. That request was denied, and he is going to be set to be back in court here at criminal court next month. Reporting here at criminal court, I'm Cassie Sherm. Back to you.
Cassie, thank you. A beautiful day today as the warm weather continues, but there is the possibility of rain tomorrow.
For the exact timing, let's turn things over to meteorologist Derek Sibley, who is standing by. Could be a wet Friday.
Yeah, and guys, we actually had a couple of spotty showers out there here today, so there's better chances of wet weather in the forecast going into your Friday. But the good news is it's going to be shaping up to be a nice weekend here for